fifth, which is basically the start of the Siquisiri. So then we go to what it will be like the first inversion of C, okay, and then we return. See? So what we have here is a kind of small walking, which is fundamental for the harp, in the jarocho harps, for moving back and forth. That's one of the basic riffs for walking around the harp. So as you see, Siquisiri have everything just at the beginning, on the introduction, is a kind of an abstraction of what's going to happen in the rest of the song. Again. Then it comes the left hand, basically. Now this. This one can be done also like. That's another feature, but normally the jarochos prefer to go, because it relevates more the rhythm of what is happening. Once you get into this position, this is where the singers and the jaranas and the requinto knows that we're in the root position. In the root position, in the sense of the jarocho, where the harp is in the place where we can start singing, or start, basically start singing. Now here we have another type of riff, sorry, and also the octave. It's very important on the jarocho. Have like. Our anchors are this finger over here and this finger over here. These are the ones that let us go into the different inversions. If you see, the thumb is already here. Okay? So if we try to walk like also you have this type of walking, this type of slurring this note with this other, with the thumb. Now the rhythm, you just have to follow. I'm walking up. Another way of pairing them. And if we go to the bass, this will be the basic bass for the song. Go on D, F, D, C, C, E, F, G, G, F, D, C. That's like the most fundamental. And the rest you can play around these chords, or play around the bass with different rhythms, as long as you maintain the riff in both hands, or you maintain the rhythm or the change of chords as they occur in time. I'm going to do some variations on the bass. Something else you can do is to reinforce the rhythm with the right hand, doing this type of chord, like. Creating this arpeggiation that can come at the beginning of each bar or of each change of chords. Now, concerning the walking, okay, basically you're going like a tonic, subdominant, dominant, fundamental. See, so this will be the first. Yes, this will be. See, yeah, this will be like first inversion. This will be F in second inversion of G, and then root position on C. So you can go. Okay, so this is. I'm going to play now. What is fundamental is that you go first this finger and this other to give certain. You see? It reinforces the sound and gives a very pleasant, the very pleasant reaction. Also in the rhythm aspect, in the rhythmic aspect. And you can improvise around. Consider this like the most important gesture, so that you can improvise among these two other fingers in different places. So that's like the main idea of the character, and you can apply it in almost every song. Now there come another type of gestures around, like as we saw, we have like this falling down, like, or you can do it. You see, this finger is very important. This G is like, it's very important to get the rhythm correct. I mean, it's something that is really essential. Again. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but as you can see, it's really critical. It really gives you a lot of ground on the rhythmic part and on the melodic, and it's a good reference for you to sing. And I think that the trick is to find different variations, as you do in drums. Like you have a certain bass, and then you do variations on how you hit. How you deal with the second and fourth time, how you deal with your bass drum. I think here you have the same thing, how you deal with the rhythm of what is happening. Although we have a melodic instrument, I guess that the jarocho is more like a rhythm instrument. You have a rhythm, you have a rhythmic pattern that is varying all the time what you're playing. To give another example. Put it closer so that we can listen the dumping of the strings. It's basically rhythm. I mean, you have certain positions, but you deal with different accents on the fingers. And that's what makes the music. I mean, otherwise it's gonna feel like very square-like. I mean, that's make no sense on the jarocho. You need to put some variations. The thumb is very important. I mean, of course, all the fingers, but the thumb can be really critical for the rhythm. Let's put another song like Zapateado. Is very important. Suddenly you stop and then return to the rhythm. So the important is not to lose the beat. Continue with whatever you feel more comfortable as a reference, and then just improvise around the different positions.